Hey everyone, this is Caroline Jensen and I'm going to show you how I do a fast and easy edit on my phone. I chose a very simple image here, just a landscape image taken with a lens baby on my regular camera, and I sent it over to the phone via Wi-Fi. I'm going to show you how I use my two favorite apps to edit it and my other favorite app for blending images together. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go to my apps, icon dock here. Choose Tangled FX, one of my favorite apps. And it's already got the image up here. So I have the image that it remembers. Okay, and you can choose different things. It runs the different apps through. I love this app because it simplifies the image, but it also intensifies different parts of the image, especially things like switchgrass. Hair, feathers are also other things that it's quite fun to use. This one's rather interesting to me, so I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to hit full size at the top. Whoops, there's the preview. You want to hit the preview button and make it full size, and then export using the export icon on the upper right, and hit Save to Photo Library. Now on to part 2. I'm going to go to the Glaze app, which is going to open here. And here is my image. Now you can run all of these different effects on the photograph. I'm going to run through a couple of them here. There's one. Here's another. I think I'll just stick with the first one that I hit. I like the texture that it adds. It prints really in a very interesting way. It looks completely like paint when you print it. Alright, so there's many options here. You can mask and do lots of fun things, but we're not going to do that today. We're just going to export it. Alright, so I'm going to hit the large button at the bottom, and it's going to give me a warning, but that's okay. I'm going to hit gallery, and it'll give me another warning and tell me it might crash, but it usually doesn't, and hit continue. It's exporting the image that actually was made bigger than my original file. You probably didn't catch it in the beginning, but this file is about 3,000 pixels on the long side, and I've just exported one well over 4,000. That's a great tip for enlarging images. Alright, so I'm going to close out of this one and open up the next app, which is Superimpose. I'm going to use this to blend the two images together. Sorry about the warnings there. I just didn't want to be disturbed. Alright, so open up a file by hitting the upper left button and choosing Photos. Go to my camera roll and choose the very last file that I created. Now I'm going to hit Choose, and it's going to open it. Now I'm going to go to the upper left corner again and choose a foreground to lay on top. Choose the foreground, Photos, Camera Roll, and the Tangled image, and select it by hitting Choose. Now to get it to snap to fit, we're going to do a couple different things. Go to the Transform icon that's right next to the Home button at the bottom left. Then go up to the upper right to the X, and that helps it to snap to fit. And then go to the gear icon that's right next to that, which is the Settings button, and we can lower the opacity to blend the two images together. If I go all the way to the left, it's the painting in from Glaze, and all the way to the right is Tangled. I can change the amount to blend the two together. Both of these apps, Glaze and Tangled, have masking capabilities. Well, wait, Tangled does not. Superimpose does, and so does Glaze. So if you want to go further to maybe apply the painted effect to just part of the image, you can do that. It just takes a little bit longer, and it works very much like Photoshop. Alright, so then I'm going to go home and export it. Make it nice and large and save it to the photos. I've printed many images like this on my walls, and with a little bit more futzing and a little bit more careful planning, you can make very wonderful painterly images with many, many layers. I sometimes like to layer on effects from this one called Etchings, is another one that I like to blend with it. Or let's see, there's other painting ones that I love too, especially Distressed Effects, Auto Painter, Mextures, even Snow Days is a fun one. Anyway, you can do as many layers as you want, and I have these images printed all over my home. So I hope you enjoy and give it a try. Thank you. Bye-bye.